iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. iDiskiTimes.co.za. It's Mamelodi Sundowns 1, Orlando Pirates 1 in the DStv Premiership on a Saturday evening. I dare say that it was a waste of time, nothing much, a lot of aggression, red card, penalty, blah, 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 blah. If you didn't watch this game, you didn't really miss anything. When it was 0-0, we kind of felt that it was going to drag onto a draw. When it was 1-1, it felt like it's still the same as 0-0. At the beginning of this day, Sundowns were leading Orlando Pirates by 13 points. At the end of this day, Sundowns are leading Orlando Pirates by 13 points. So, still the same, really. You kind of know who's going to win the league. Whenever you play against Sundowns, you have an opportunity to take 3 points away from them. But when you lose that opportunity and you clap hands and hug each other about that point, it tells you about the pointlessness of our league, about the fact that no one else is really competing. You could see from the over-aggression. I kind of suspected that we're going to have the same game we had in the MTN 8 final and before that as well, just to drag it, make it emotional, create headlines about what is it, a red card, Ronan Williams, blah, 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 blah. If you remember what was the focus of the previous games, it was always about the referee. Even today, Orlando Pirates trying to drag this to make it about the referees really and their aggression. So that's what happened. If you missed it, if you didn't watch it, there was no need for you to watch it. Junior Khanye, my analyst, what did you make of the game, sir?
Justice. Keep on supporting iDiskiTV, fighting no one try to fix South African football. Not a smart game, not a clinical game whereby both teams it deserve it. One Pirates were very physical. I think it was the instruction from technical team, coach, their technical team to be very aggressive to Sundowns players. It helps them because now Batuli later goal equalizer and they frustrate Sundowns. Not a game of creating chances. Sundowns, the different tree that is very dangerous. Shalile, Temiko Lorch, also Tabelomo, Lucas Ribeiro. Yeah, very dynamic front tree. In the middle, to Allen, Mkulisi, also Obas. I think they combine very well in the middle. But thinking Ayabo, I think they didn't give them a space, especially to get forward passes. Lama pocket to Afuna. Lorch did very well. I think the referee at the offside. Good pass from him. He fitted like a glove. First half, he played very well. Compliment to him. I think the competition for Mshishi now. I know he's a legend. The Sundowns has done well for Sundowns, but they got somebody with a high profile, who's done well for himself for the DStv Premiership, who's very dynamic, who can play off the ball, who can score goals as well, where it matters most. Shanko and Zepha. I think the referee and his linesman, I think they made the mistake. Yeah, I can remember my teams there. I think Sundowns, we need to be honest, they were playing against instructions, I think, from technical team, would just frustrate them until the end. They were not willing to play, not even combining with Makashin, Makaula, two of holding midfielders and team, not even combination. They can't even combine. They can't play forward. Makashin is a ball player, last ball. Yeah, but him alone. And then with who? If Unosaling is not even comfortable, he runs one way. Uno saitin, Saling no. So a Pirates coach angas Betians and Italango cutting in. Oba Magmelu cut in, you need to be smart and clever. You can't push it all too much as well as my opponent. Maudalisu Tongapa Wika Futia Kuta cut in Obu right taxi, strong foot saku, Axumunto Kabang right mostly, no muta cross, you can. So I think it's a game that deserves it wrong. Ikola is Sundowns now leaves out of the blues. They Bahrepsi Pola, Unjonjo, Uribero. Intercept the ball from Njonjo Uribero, bring it back. Good finish to Pola Shai, deflection from Allende, and then it was a goal. But 12, I don't understand what was he trying to do there. I mean, it's a corner kick, unless you were tired in your cartel. It was unnecessary for him to hold that this player. What's his name? Mangsa Kumbuli to hold up, and there's somebody I'm holding. Whereby it was a penalty. It's unnecessary. I fail to understand why I keep on playing him. Mfunuwa has his quality. I understand Mzulu Mankurmanam. Tactical is so good. There's so many players who can play that position. He's got so many mistakes in Bonilema Keminamani Sundowns. They are good team. But in that position, I believe Mina. Mdiba can play there. Libusa can play there as well. So Petwell is a bit slow. Nkumbula nase Orlando, he did the same. I remember Lane Perez. So not the rugby namdlalisa namhlanje ekemini namhlanje. So coach I understand why he keep on playing Petwell. But anyway, I think it's a mistake from him because namakemba winila khona. But in that position, senkhulumele side in like they are better players. Urulana, I think you need to look at that. It's a game of azange bemnandi.
Yeah.
No, we didn't enjoy it. Mina Sundowns. I know Sundowns no manga big B team. We can't say B team. It's Sundowns. We're gonna have my expectation. But compliment to these players to stick to their philosophy. Arrogance. We hold the ball and play. Compliment to Mkulisi, Alende. I think no good bamshaw Alende Makehlin. The instruction good bamshay Eli. Kipile Keminu Alende because you could see when it every time when it as a defender he fouled someone and. Yes, he scored the goal, but he came in all in all. So it's a game of, it is everyone one good and being my emotions. As long as you enjoy this game, and
I agree with you. So I really agree with you about that. That I don't care about this game. Actually, the sooner it ended, the better for me. I don't care who won. Even when Sundowns was 1-0, I kind of felt that it doesn't really matter. It's a trash game. We build it up. It's like it. Sometimes no, we build it up. We shine. I'm build up radio, TV. I'm a former players. I'm a headline, and then it and it's like. Come on, man, you could have done better. So it's not like there were too many opportunities. There's something interesting before I let you go that I need to ask you, because we were talking about it with So, and the three of us were talking about it. I have the opinion that it doesn't matter to Orlando Pirates ukuthi Sundowns are winning the league. I think this will be the 7th season. They're going to win the league for the 7th time in a row. Pirates idlale kwi-CAF Champions League yaphuma immediately. Yangena yaphuma kuJohannesburg Galaxy. But because they won MTN 8 and before that, they were winning Nedbank Cup in the previous season, MTN 8, the fans didn't care. Like, they didn't give a shit. They don't care Uguti, even Kaizer Chiefs fans, but we're not talking about them now. With the Orlando Pirates, as big as they are, Ngabona Sundowns about winning Champions League in this country. But for me, as I look at this game, I look at the previous game, Sundowns versus Pirates, MTN 8 final. I look at the game previous to that. It looks to me that these guys are better than us. What we'll just do is put pressure on the referee. If you remember the way that they were pressuring the referee, it looks like they have come to terms with the gap between them and the Sundowns. And okay, I can understand I'm a players in the technical team, but I don't understand why the fans in this country would allow that to happen ukuthi nibavumela njani ningaphuma njani ku Champions League nisangena and then you get away with it. Ku game is Sundowns le the second league game, they've lost both of the league games. Instead of uthatha 6 points ku Sundowns so that gap can be lesser, nidlala lento yenzayo aggression. So what's your opinion about this? Do you agree ukuthi kuyabonakala ukuthi Pirates iyayamukela igap and they are happy number 2, 3 status sub South Africa? We want to be the second best team in South Africa. Sizibambele lama trophy lawo abo MTN abo banban.
Their teams just serve their status in TSV Premiership. They're happy to be there. Abanye badlala number 2 South Africa. Abanye number 3. Mind position 4. So Sundowns the best team in Africa is one of the best in Africa. And somebody South Africa, because we know they're gonna compete with Africa Champions League each and every year because they're gonna win the league. It's sad because Sundowns came. Everyone who's playing Sundowns with a low block, park the pass. You want to break breaks, whereby counter attacks. I mean, Gulego, asibe nje in effect mina nawe manje. You playing against position 1, a team that is winning for the 6th time as usual. As a Pirates, a big team, you cannot allow Sundowns to dominate for 6 times. We Pirates, you buy so many high-profile players. You can't buy high-profile players without my expectations. make sure, I mean, ama-fans wabo, they even said good Paradise will win a league before the season is
They
done.
always say that. They always say that.
Yeah, and we respect the opinion of my fans, but the way they are playing is a technical team. My player landed my instruction from the coaches. I don't think there's a team that is playing against Sundowns who want to beat them. They park the pass, relying in the mistakes. So ushukuthi abantu mawuthi upaka ipass ungene ekrani you shoot in good. Are you guys are too good for us? You meaning that good so thina sothatha low block. Any mistake we score a set piece or some counter nyane one and then we get good set. I mean, this team is dominating. Now the game they must come in, so it was boring. We need to be honest. But sometimes you could see they wanted to combine, and they did it sometimes. And we are born lama player regularly, but they still stick to the philosophy. Uguti lama player we competing against them. Kuna competition, like you can tell. They were not bad, these players. Bengasi one of the best game. Nami it deserve 0-0. But even on the bench, they want to compete in Kulwange team. There's no difference between the team and Nale. So, mina it's sad for me. Ngizwile school must debate so very very sad. Ngoba Abu Pirates, I mean njengamanje. Pirates ngibonile they were playing Gucci 1. Even if we get the draw 0-0, not even 1-1. I don't think they hope to get a penalty. 0-0, it's fine. We're gonna rush, we're gonna foul because that's all Indians again.
Yeah, they did the same thing.
Yeah, right. Nasemoma Moses mapita ngemtenate, and then umoya wind come, and then urevri lapha bekune question mark amaning. So. Truly speaking, Gulego, I'm very disappointed, especially on South African teams. Compliment to Sundowns and their technical team to keep the momentum going. And yeah, they must keep on doing it. I'm sure Bostocha will crest them feature. If people are not Bashama cast and paste, and then Sundowns will dominate forever.
There you go. That's Mamelodi Sundowns against Orlando Pirates. You would think it's a big game. Of course, it was on the stands and the number of people. This game, actually, last year in 2023, that was the most watched game, the MTN 8 final between Orlando Pirates and Mamelodi Sundowns. It's flattering to deceive. So, abantu bathenga amatikiti bayatravela. Xa befika ebaleni bafika badisappoint ngamaqela angafuna ukudlala. So there's that. But then xa iqela lingafuna ukudlala liyakuxelela uba so we're not even going to try. So that's maybe the debate as well. And I would like the debate to continue with the fans as well. What do you guys think about that? Like there's these big teams that have accepted, so we're not even going to try. So that was an interesting one. But this game was uninteresting. The quicker the game ends, the better. I felt maybe in about 60 minutes, I was done with this game. Emotionally, I was no longer even part of it. Whatever happened, whether there was a penalty, it was just a coincidence. At least we have some talking points. Otherwise, it wasn't really that interesting. It is iDiskiTV, iDiskiTimes, all sports betting. Thank you for watching us.